Hi, I'm back again. Your bling bling queen or queen of the bling bling. Today, my topic is my collection of mother of pearl. But before I go to that, I would like to blog my my life stories and it to be a little bit interesting, you see, or maybe not. But yeah, my I want to blog is that I would like to talk about the migrant Filipina women who goes abroad because as I said last time, I struggle going abroad. Three times I've been to the Middle East. Full stop because that's another story I'll tell you later on. But yeah, my experience as well with the Middle East is happiness and cry because when we traveled there, the time that we could afford to travel with the twins, they were in their high school, you see, and so we were in one of the stopover in the Middle East. And so we were queuing. So we were talking, and there's a group of migrant Filipino workers. They were looking, they'd be aloof to me and all that. But then later on, I asked them, I said, because I'm always like that, I'm always talking to, any Filipino, Filipina. I said, where are you going? Manila po. And I said, so how long, before I start talking, so she is quite a bit, wanting to know me as well. Who am I? Which country, which part of the Middle East you come from? Because she thinks the family that I'm traveling is my boss or my, family boss. I said, no, they are my family. I said, really? Oh my God, that was those days. That was long ago. And then, yes, they are my family. And as soon as she heard that they're my family, she told everyone who's queuing there, because it's loads of worker. And she told everyone, and you know what they do? They clap their hands. And that is so emotional moment I cannot forget. Because why do they clap their hands? They are so happy to see a Filipina woman traveling with the white people and have a family from England. And that breaks my heart. It breaks my heart because I used to say, I wish we will have fair share in life. But what can we do? This is the world we're living in. And that's one of my story as a migrant Filipina workers abroad. But then that's it. But yeah, and every day I thank to God, to my God, the blessing I have, the miracle I have with this corona survival as well. Every day, me and my husband, I wake up in the morning and I said to my husband, darling, we're not coughing. Darling, we have no fever. We're okay. Every day today is a survival. But that's life, you see. So today I'm so busy because now I've learned how to vlog. We're still using the old camera, but hey, my husband is there trying to do things for me, and we're all busy. So he will ask me what do I need. I said just do this, do that, and that's it. And so we're busy from morning. I'm looking forward to get up in the morning and then think that I'm alive and hope everyone's safe as well, my family and my children too. And that's it. But yeah, before I start, I would like to introduce to you my adopted boys and girls as well. This light come from France because we used to live in Portsmouth before, and there is a friend who goes back and forth to France. We also go there as well because Portsmouth is not far. It's just like a boat distance. We go there a few times. So this made in France, and obviously as the queen of bling bling, I always want something when I was young, grand or good looking. You see, good to the house. You see, but now, these adopted boys and girls, they're now living in the kitchen because we don't have the house that we used to have before. That's another story. And yes, so in the other house, the old house, that was when my father came here and he thinks, beautiful moment to me, he thinks my house is the house of somebody, someone, because our bedroom is full of friends furniture. And my father came in and he said, is that where the queen and king sleep? And I just look at my father and I said, Pang, I sleep there. And we start laughing. Yes, that's the memory of my father again. I love to mention that. Yeah, so these two are my pride and joy before, but not now. They were now living in the kitchen. And actually I just first bat them last night because they are really full of spider and dust. And so I said I will use that to stand all my mother of pearl. And at the end, that is me, another Lady Salome or Queen Bling Bling. She was a Art Nouveau lady, and beautiful relief that they have done. Look, is flowing and I love it. Anything beautiful, I love it because I'm not that too beautiful. So anything that shine and pretty, I love it. I love to have them. Yes, so I'm doing today a mother of pearl collection. I said before, I said, what is mother of pearl? You know what is that? Is that where the mother of the pearl? You know, I know nothing about it, but now obviously I know the history of them. This is, I'm collecting what I said to you. I am not rich, never been rich. The good thing in this country, I heard that from my in-laws, 1 month's rubbish is another month's treasure. So this is what happened. This is all I end up another month's rubbish because I love to collect. I love to things. I love to know what are they, what they made. You know, because they over here they use them as a jewelry, but in the Philippines, I say this to you, not many because only people from who goes to the beach, who can afford a holiday in Boracay, holiday in any seaside, and you could have that. Because I know, I been to Boracay, and people like us who can afford to go to Boracay can buy that. I'm not saying to other experience, but my own experience. I will tell you, this is my pride and joy, my bag. This is mother of pearl. That is a beauty. That's my fiesta resistance. This is horn. This is horn of animal made into like a natural, not it's not a label actually because I never use them. Anything I collect, I keep them, hide them under the bed or hide them somewhere the cupboard. So that is this is a handmade mother of pearl natural horn, means horn of the any animal, you know. That's it. So that's what it's all about. And I'd love to leave that there. Here's another one as well that I would like to show you. My beautiful cocktail bag. I don't know, it could be 1960 or up to 1980 because look, the crystal there, and look at that. It's the mother of pearl beads. And look at those tiny beads, which is crystal as well, glass crystal, and I love that. As you know, I am the queen of bling bling, and that's all I can say. But then yeah, I'll talk about all this. It's not easy to have them because me and my husband were not rich. I'm just the queen of bling bling. My husband is the prince of, as I said, from the Robin Hood. And it's true. He was a descendant from the Robin Hood clan bloodline because his uncle are a historian digging the family tree. It's true. But yeah, this is, I'll say, 1 month's rubbish, another woman's treasure, my pleasure, my love, my vaccine. Now that I'm touching them every day, I said, oh my God, I didn't know I have that. It surprised me every day. Some of them are modern, some of them are old, but I prefer to have the old one. It's like this one. This is old. This is made in like, you know, maybe 1970. I'm not sure, but they were old because look at the way they made it. It's very Victorian looking, and you got the crystal in the middle, and you got this. If you know nothing about collecting, this is pearl. And why they love, I love it because now I know what is pearl, mother of pearl. They turn that into a beads. From being mother of pearl, they really make that shape into a beads, and then not into a wire. So that's, I love that. The wire as well is like a bronze, which is signify of old. And that is, I matches that with that when I wear that. When I wear that, I feel like I'm queen. I really feel like I'm a queen. This one is beautiful. This could be around 1930 to 50 because they were Art Deco design. Look, this, they call it this. Art Deco is from bigger to smaller. That's how they shape all the time. You come down to a bigger one, and you can tell they are Art Deco. And this one, if you don't know nothing about it, I thought they were pearl. But when I look at them thorough, they are jade and they are pearl, shaped into like a rice. And you can buy them again in a holiday if you go to Hawaii, if you go somewhere places high, which I never been. But I have this because these are from another rich people, and I buy them, some of them in the auction, like those things. They are very colorful and things that fancy me like that. It has a crystal, and this is, I love this because this is also like those Japanese kikoman flower. The way they carve it, that signify again old, because you know the 1870 is a opening grand tour with the European people. They go to Japan, they buy this kind of thing and the shape, you know, and that signifies of that. This one signifies my son. I bought that because of butterfly shape. Anything that will remember to me, be sentimental to me. This one is quite old. Old, why? Because this is mother of pearl color polish, and then they put the silver on top of it. It's not layered in, it's not inlaid, but the silver was shaped into the, and that is looking art noble to me. But butterfly again, you see, that attracted me again, the butterfly. And look at that, the teeny weeny cross marcasite stud there, and only me could see that because obviously I got the knowledge of collecting them. And this one as well is, this is hematite, which is articulated into the necklace. Fantastic. It's difficult to do that, having that kind of hematite and having the articulated stud to that. And this is my favorite because look, very, very girly, very beautiful, pink. And this is really a Hawaii or Bora Bora, that sort of thing, which I never been, you see, but lovely. And this one as well, I love that because why? It's so teeny weeny, you could tell, quite elegant. But look at those amber flower being shaped to put there, and the mother of pearl, and again, teeny weeny pearl, you see. I love anything which is, it doesn't matter big or small, as long as there is quality. That's what I look for. This is beautiful, very beautiful the way it's done. Look at the twisted freshwater pearl with mother of pearl. I love it, so beautiful. And this one, I have this one as well, but look at that. This is what they called inlaid, mother of pearl inlaid to the wood, which is a labor of love again in the olden day. That's why I love it. I don't carry the rest, but I carry that one because that's inlaid there. And this one is a mother of pearl being colored, you see. But this is a horn. The olden day, they love to do things from the animal. They call it natural thing. But nowadays, obviously, we are now, the base of even ivory are not allowed now, you see. But the ivory before 1940 are allowed to buy, even though they were old, because now we have the animal rights. Now we cannot do that, so they don't really do that in jewelry. That one is so beautiful. It's pearlized, but look, again, long plaffer, because they used to do that. They love it, like the olden day. This one attracted me as well because, again, this is a stone, you know, a pebble stone that they incorporate the mother of pearl. They could be agate. It's not mother of pearl. The mother of pearl is that one, but this one is look an agate stone. You know, the I told you before, pebble stone, and they turn into a jewelry. That one, I love that one because look at that. Look at that. It's really fit for the queen. Multi beads. Look at that. And the glass is Aurora Borealis shade with the glass beads. Darling, did you take those my bracelet? They're beautiful. I couldn't ask for more. And every time I touch them, it's like today, when I finish today, mwah, mwah, mwah. I will fold them, I will tidy them, put them nicely, and then the joy that they gave to me, I forget that we have corona. to be honest. But obviously, Corona's still there. And yes, but they are my bling bling collection. And I hope you love my hat. I hope you love the hat of your queen today, the bling bling queen today. Yes, and to all my friends, you should know me by now. I am a very serious person, but I love to have fun, to make you feel as well. You can be a bling bling queen. Start collecting, because that's the way to do it. And learn things, because my husband used to say, we cannot be the same. Boring if we are all the same. But you always think you always something to think every day. You always something in your mind, and that's good, because no matter the triviality of life, no matter sorrow you feel, you can always come back, because life is too short. It's good things to be alive. There are good things to reason as well. And my grandchildren, oh my God, I saw them. When was that? Last week, isn't it, darling? I'm shouting because I'm full of joy to see them. The first time I saw them with the lockdown, I couldn't ask for more. And those are the joy as well. The reason to live. There are always reason to live. My family, my friend, you can talk about. As long as we all respect one another to each other, nothing is better than one another. This is what I would like to all my friends, my other Filipino people. No one is better. As long as we be industrious, don't be lazy. Because if you're lazy, one person, my brother-in-law in Italy, the first person who I heard, Sally, no one get from nothing. And that's, I remember that. I do remember. And yeah, for me, he's also my hero. And my husband is winking. It's time to say sign off. I hope you enjoy my vlogging today. And I'll see you soon again, because I said to you, I got loads to show for the people. And yeah, my husband was saying sign off, and I love you all, and stay tuned. See you soon.